What's going on, everyone? I'm not sure how the sound is working. My headphones broke. So you're probably hearing that through my microphone and through my speakers, which is no fun. But as you can see, I have gone and I decided just to do some off-camera grinding and getting all my trapdoors in so that these are just creepers and spiders. Now, most of the spiders don't come down. But what I've really done is got a lot of the wiring done down here. So let's take a look at that. I have all of well, let's start here. Okay, so what I've done is I've dropped this whole floor here down a block because the mobs at the bottom one weren't dying when they hit this. But then I discovered that for the most part they're just falling down on the edges here. So when they get pushed down, they're going down one extra block. And what I've done here is I've got a double pulse. Each of these has a bucket of water in it. So it should fire off here in a second to show you what it does. There. Got a pulse that puts the water out, and then a pulse that brings it in. What it does is any items that might be here get pushed into this hopper here. So let's go back down and show you how that works. Okay, so the first part is just your standard hopper clock, etho hopper clock, with an on-off switch, so I can turn the system off if I want. And this hopper line I had to take around because it was being bud powered. And eventually this is going to change. The hoppers will all come out and it's just going to drop down into a water stream. I'll get into that in a minute though. So what it does is it goes through the clock here, and I've got it set on quite the delay, and then comes into this pulse shortener, or the signal shortener. So the signal will come in and it'll power that line, and almost instantly after it powers that line, this sticky piston will push that block out and cut the power. Cool. Oh, yep, here it comes. Be able to see it right here. Right there. It let just a pulse of power go through and then cut it off. And then what it does is it comes in here to this double pulse generator, basically. You've got the line that goes out and fires off all of the dispensers, and then just after this one shuts off, the delay that I have here will fire the dispensers one more time, so it pushes the water out and then sucks it back in. And then of course, I've got the redstone running all over the place, going to the different dispensers. The plan with these spots here is I was going to put a dispenser there and push water, so it pushed any items that happen to fall in the middle, or any mobs that fall in the middle and die, it'll push their items out to the edges. But I haven't seen a problem with that yet, so I'm not so sure I'm going to do that. The eventual plan down here is I'm going to dig down farther and I'm going to create a sugarcane farm. This is going to become my rocket factory. And I'm going to create a good sized sugarcane farm, probably about the size of this room here. So the items, instead of just coming into chests, will fall into a water stream and get collected. And the same with and while I'm AFKing here to collect gunpowder, then my sugarcane will run as well. And I'm going to be using, I believe it was Etho's sugarcane farm, automatic sugarcane farm with a flying machine. I've never built a flying machine before, so that should be fun. That's the eventual plan here. I wanted to get this done because I've been working on this project on and off for so long, and it's not very efficient. You know, look, there's nothing there. But that's been in the last 15 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to AFK here for a couple hours while I need to work on my truck. But while I'm here, I'm going to show you a couple other things that I started working on. Just kind of grindy things. Come on. Okay. The first thing you'll notice that I've done, I've started messing with this building some. I need to get this done. And I wanted to try a new look. Let me know what you think of it. I'm trying, I've always done just plain block houses. Everything was the same. And I'm trying to design, I guess. I've cleared out completely underneath here. I might take this down 2 more blocks, but this is going to become our storage area. And once the storage area is in, I'll take this building out, and then we will start building our base around the storage area. I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay in this area. This is going to be my area. Ice got that over there. But this is going to be my area, and this is where I'm going to stay. Just getting sideways. That's dangerous. And this thing's just been running like crazy. It's almost at 3 stacks already, and I just cleared it out. Let's see. 3 stacks of slime blocks. That was a full shulker box of slime balls. So yeah, I guess the next thing we're gonna do is eat a piece of fish. We're gonna take that area down 2 more blocks, I think, is what we're gonna go. And we've got the mining ability. Okay, I had some issues with some of my footage. Where we left off, I was starting to clear out a couple levels of underneath the house there, where I'm going to start my storage system. And I was a bit discouraged by it, and I stepped away for a couple days, to be honest. And then I got a bright idea. I finally know for my base what I want to build. And I think you're gonna like it. But for now, I need to gather some resources. So what's gonna happen is, I'm going to gather what I need to make a bunch of concrete, white concrete to be more specific. And off camera, I went and found a gravel biome. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to run back to the house. I'm going to grab a bed, and then I'm going to do a time lapse of me gathering up the resources I need. I've got 10 shulker boxes with me for sand, 5 for sand, 5 for gravel. Get these things filled up, and then I'm going to head over and get some bone meal from the skeleton farm, and okay, be right back. Whole lot of grinding, whole lot of dyeing, whole lot of creating concrete. Well, alright, concrete powder. I still got to create the concrete from it, but let's show you what I was getting at. Right now, I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 full double chests of white concrete powder that will all get turned into concrete. So, I can make that. This is the size of the circle I'm going to go for. This is going to be the new home. I'm going to create layers that will house farms. I'm planning on, all the typical wheat, potato, carrot farms. I'm not going to do sugar cane because that'll be over there in the creeper farm. I'm probably going to put something else up in there. Plus, it's going to be my base. What I'm going to put on the screen right now, bam, this is a Jetsons apartment building. Can't think of the name of it right offhand right now, but it's from the TV show The Jetsons, the cartoon. And that's the basic build I'm going for. So the storage system is gonna still be below it, I believe. I may put the storage system inside this glass. I haven't decided yet how I want to do that, because I gotta come up with some legs for it. But this would be a great place for a storage system, all encased in glass so you could see it. Now it's time to go pick up shulker boxes and go create concrete so I can get started on that bottom floor. Okay, so I didn't come right back. It's actually been a few days since that last clip, and I've slowly been doing some work. It's been I've got the foundation of what I'm going to be doing with that build started already. And I'll show you that here in a minute. In the meantime, though, I'm back down here in the creeper farm, and I've actually been AFKing here for over 24 hours. And I think it's time to tear this place down and start over. Because, I mean, come on, 24 hours? Let's collect everything. Let's get stuff out of the way here. Okay. Oops. So let's see what we've collected. And again, over 24 hours. Look at this. This is just absolutely... Where is he? Yeah, I got that one. Absolutely ridiculous. You get that? Yeah, I got it. I should be rolling in gunpowder right now. I'm glad I didn't build the sugarcane farm yet, because this place is a bust. He must be up there. An absolute bust. Is he on? I don't know. But over 24 hours, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, and almost a half stacks. That's just, that's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I was looking at a design by Il Mango, and it's just one of these towers, and does a ton more than what I've got. Look at all these creepers down here. What is with all the creepers? So, I guess this was a learning experience, which, you know, I've been doing. I'm learning the game. I'm learning how not... Oh, he moved. I'm sure one day. Alright. Let's, here we are. And reveal. This is the start of it. This is just one floor. I'm going to be doing multiple floors. And each floor is going to be a different farm. And then finally the top floor will be my place. I'm going to put the storage system in that glass box. And what I think I'm going to do is lower that other one that's holding the iron golem. I'm going to lower that down so it's flush with that box. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. I mean, I'm not saying that the creeper farm's been terrible, but it could be better. And I think I want to build it a little closer so that you know, it can be up there. And then I can go... I'm gonna end up needing fuel. I need to do some mining. I haven't done any real mining in a while. I don't know if I showed on here that I changed how this works. It all has one power input now. So that everything is nice and even. Come on. There you go. This will free up some shulker boxes too. I don't have any free shulker boxes anymore. I'm gonna have to take a run to the end, I think. But anyway, so they all, you know, take off now at the same time, cause a lot of lag. And yeah, wait for those to get done. Let's see. I don't know of a really even way to distribute all this. There isn't one. But it's already flowing in. See? Already a stack. Working on the second stack. Not the fastest, but it's definitely not the slowest. So I'm gonna let that all cook up, and I'm gonna call this an episode. I wish it was a whole lot faster than that. I'm gonna call this an episode. It's getting dark out. I'm gonna have to learn how to take off. There we go. I should use duration 1 rockets instead of 3. I don't know. Maybe. Whatever. Yeah. We're going to call this an episode. And that's starting to fill up. That's been a successful farm. The Guardian farm's decently successful. I still want to make it bigger, but it's still decently successful. And, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to let that glass burn up, and then I got to go out and kill some squid and get some ink and make that super beautiful light gray glass and keep building that thing up. So, yeah. We will see you in the next one. Bye.